This is Monday morning, the first day after I arrived in Cebu City. Got all settled into my pension house, and I'm up here at Robinson's Fuenta, or Robinson's Plaza or Square, whatever you want to call it, here on the Circle. The Circle's the famous, one of the big things that Cebu is known for. It's got the stores here at Robinson's. They get stores wrapped all the way around the Circle. There must be 6 or 7 roads that tie into this circle, and a lot of what's going on is here. There's a district called the Mango District where there are nightclubs and drinking and girls and all that, and it starts right here at the Circle. There's a Mang Inasal right here, and there's some pizza places, and everything starts right there and goes down that direction. I'm not out at night that late, so I don't know what goes on, but this is where Mango Street actually starts. The driving here is absolutely crazy. I was here last night till about 7:30 eating, and the traffic was spinning around here really super fast. I live down off to the left here out of the Circle, and I swung in here, and I had to come around here twice in order to keep from getting hit and get back on my road to go home again. That's something unusual here, the parking. And I got you. You pull up, and the city, the lady in the yellow, for 20 pesos, she watches my motorcycle, and it's done by the city, and they charge you to watch your motorcycle. In Iloilo, you pay the guys that, just the street guys, and they'll watch your bike, put a cardboard over it, and they'll take whatever you give them. But these guys actually work for the city. She's got a receipt pad in her hand there, you can see, and they charge 20 pesos. So it's nice. I can come up to the Circle and leave the bike and just walk around and do whatever I want, and come back and I know the bike's going to be here. But this is the Circle, and in my upcoming videos, I'm going to show you some of the things that are going on here on the Circle. They got some nightclubs. There's a big restaurant that everybody likes, and it's huge. And one of the foreigners told me that it was a hodgepodge of all kinds of different foods and stuff. He didn't care for it, but it was fascinating to see it and go on. So I'll try to cover that for you. First got here, I went over to the fellow that helped me get my pension house. I found him on Facebook. He's from UK. Well, I went over to see him. He invited me over to have coffee with him later on that evening. I went to see him. I parked my bike to text him, and a guy walks up to me from Georgia, United States. And he walked up and he said, "Man, I know you. You can't be Mike." And sure enough, he's been watching my videos for about 3 weeks, because he's got a Filipino wife from this area, from south of down here. And so we had a nice chat. It was fun. He said, "I'd never believe it in a million years that I'd run into you here in Cebu City when you live in Iloilo." And I said, "Well, I've been posting videos that I'm going to Cebu," so that was a fun meeting last night for me here. Overall, I like Cebu. The traffic and the driving is the one thing that really gets to me. I noticed too that these jeepneys, look at the size of those jeepneys. They're tall. They're like small trucks. That one there too. Got a lot more headroom in these jeepneys than you do in the other ones. The ones in Iloilo are so short. Here's another tall one here. Plenty of room to crawl in, especially for the older people. Don't have to bust your neck trying to get in. This is the Circle, and the traffic is really hectic. The jeepneys here are beautiful. They really spend a lot of time and money dolling up their jeepneys. That's the one thing I noticed when I first got here to Cebu. And from what somebody has told me, they may be like the ones in Manila. Oh, I know. They're crazy. Run me over on my motor. Okay. Well, we're going to end this one and add some more later.